just did the engineering report. Treasurer's report, please.
All right, so this one is the profit and loss budget versus actual, and I'm going to review that just because we're at a quarterly point and very quickly. I see everyone's eyes just immediately gloss over.
This month didn't look like last month.
Yeah, the quarterly. So we have received just in this last month 6,020 for certified fees, and that came from Bonner County and Kootenai County. That puts us over halfway through, but that's expected because we get those 2 times a year. So it looks like because right now 25% is where we would be on track for all of our numbers. That's a quarter of the year. So keep that in mind as you look at all the percentages.
Jesse, would you say Bonner County is about 10% of certified fees because that's only a small section?
If that. Yeah. It's a very low amount. I think I do 1 or 2 accounts that I certify. So it's very low. I think what was the certified fee that we got from Bonner County today?
$1.94.
Yeah. So, yeah. Anyway, so we got some certified fees. Yeah. Coming in, we are at about 24, almost 25% for our sewer fees. So basically right on track. Water fees is 18.99. Again, as we start to receive the billings and income for water overage in the summertime, we see that level out more. So we just haven't done that yet. We're only billing for the base. Total income at about 19%, almost 20%. Again, that will rise as we bill for consumption. Then, so also talking about how much we've billed so far, sewer user fees we've billed $48,700, where we've received $50,000, so we're about $1,294 more. We've billed for $67,300 for water and received $64,000. So that's about $2,500 less than what we've billed for. We usually stick in and around those numbers throughout the entire year, but that's where we're at. Any questions on the income side?
Maintaining that 0.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Then, expenses. For sewer maintenance, most of our cost went to pumping and repairs. We had some quite extensive tank repairs. And just trying to get things up to status quo of having risers and all that installed. Supplies for the land app site was slightly over $1,000. We did and paid for our annual reuse permit, and that was almost $800.
What was the $1,000 for land app site?
It's not operating right now.
We would have to look into that.
Yeah.
It's just what the notes in my QuickBooks said. So
I wonder if it's something old that's just caught up from last year that we haven't done anything.
maybe
Some supplies and stuff.
we'll definitely look at that because I was going off the QuickBooks report and Clint enters it. So he might have copied an old invoice and some of the wording also stuck. So we'll definitely look at that. Almost $800 for the annual reuse permit. And then the subsurface location equipment, Bob said that we purchased, half of it goes to sewer and half to water, so that's $3,143, and then minimal amounts on locates. For water, it looks like we had $70 for water sampling. Water hookup reimbursements, we did pay back customers for costs not used in their hookups, because our fee schedule states that we take $5,000 and repay them whatever we do not use for the water connection. So that was for 3 hookups.
That way than the other way around.
Yeah, we seek to get more funds from them all the time. Yeah. Again, the subsurface location equipment. There was some troubleshooting and repairs at well 7. I believe there was a relay pump issue.
Yeah, there were several things going on. One of them one was an anomaly, and I guess I could add this to my report, but we did have, for whatever reason, the well 7 generator came on and ran for almost 39 hours, and it didn't, normally it would report it to me in the alarm system, power's off, power's on, nothing.
Yeah.
And so I went in there one day and it says stopped, and it's like, I looked at the hour meter, unless the hour meter jumped, but I don't think it did because we're down way low on our fuel. Normally, we don't go through that much fuel in 6 months.
Yep.
So, but it has not repeated itself. So we have to watch. It's just some strange anomaly that had happened. So anyway, yeah, there's a couple things going on down there.
And then $275 for delinquent and trip charges, which we do recoup through user billing and apply it to their account balances. Looking at our percentages and whether or not we're on target, none of our expenses have reached that 25%, except for our contract labor, which is solely snow plowing this time of year. We have spent a pretty good amount on snow plowing. We don't spend nearly as much. The only other thing that will go to is lawn mowing and things like that. So we will see that start to average back out. Dues and subscriptions, we paid a couple of annuals, so we'll see that even out as our reported months go along. Property taxes, we pay once a year, so that's below, technically. And our postage delivery right-on. Going on down the bank fees, we did pay our annual banking fee, so again, we'll see that level out as time goes on. Everything else is right on target or below, so we're looking good as far as our projection and expenses based to our calculated budget.
So all the annuals are basically, you look at that and divide by 12 and you got what you on a monthly basis.
Yep, as we report more months, we see that get more back in line with what we're used to seeing. So it will do that to pay just once a year. So, any questions on our expenses?
Nope, I don't have any.
All right,
So you're done then, thank you.
I am.
Jesse, engineering report.
Hey guys, how we doing?
Good, how are you?
Doing well.